I am an illustrator in 12-Step Recovery. The 12 Steps first appeared in a book called Alcoholics Anonymous, written by Bill W. in 1930s. Many programs are now based on those same 12 steps that were originally written for alcoholics, but have since turned out to help people with many different dependencies and compulsions. In his book, he included the famous 12 steps. And in the 9th step, he included what many people see as very, very good news. Because in one of the paragraphs in the middle of the 9th step, he says, we will begin to experience certain things, and these are now listed commonly as the 12 promises. Promise number 12, halfway through the 9th step. Fear of people and of economic insecurity will leave us. I got a Webster's dictionary for 1934 because things written in the 1930s seem like they could be defined using the dictionary from 1930 in order to make sure we're not losing any of the intended meaning. Fear seemed to be a key word, and I looked that word up, and it said it's a painful emotion marked by alarm, extreme awe, or anticipation of danger. That's the 1934 definition. I don't know what it is today. It's my observation that this definition doesn't actually describe that the danger or awful thing has occurred. This is describing an emotion that is painful, not an event that is dangerous. Do you see the difference? Once I begin to experience a painful emotion, I am experiencing fear. Whether or not the thing I was fearing ever came true or not, I experienced fear. My drawing reflects this. If you look at it, it's someone was holding a drink. All of a sudden, their hand flies open. This drink comes spilling out of their hand, falls to the floor. Their little charm bracelet goes flying. They're absolutely terrified by something. What are they terrified of? My drawing doesn't show anything. It doesn't show an attacking dog, doesn't show a bee stinging them. It doesn't show any kind of a danger of any kind. It just shows the reaction. Remember, it's the painful emotion of fear. And the promise was that fear of people in economic insecurity will leave us. So if I'm going to an event or a party or a meeting and I fear that I'll say the wrong thing in the meeting, that the people won't like me, that, whatever, I'm fearing something when the meeting hasn't even started yet. That's the kind of fear that he means by fear of people. Economic insecurity. Well, sure, I've got a job now, but I could lose it at any time. Or sure, I've got enough money to buy groceries today, but what about tomorrow? I could starve. Again, I'm getting fear reaction when the danger has not arrived yet. The promise is we're going to stop doing that. Fear of people and economic insecurity will leave us. We'll be able to go to the meeting, go to the party, go meet the people. They may not like us. You know what? We may say the wrong thing. You know what? We're not going to worry about it if it hasn't happened. And you know what happens when you go meet a group of people when you're not worried about it, when you're not afraid of them, when you're not terrified you're going to say or do the wrong thing? Often you have a better experience. Often the very thing you were afraid of, the rejection or anything else, doesn't happen. Please do visit the website, TwelveDrawings.com. Thank you again for listening.